Finally, Suzuki brings back the VanVan 200 for 2026, a motorcycle that doesn't try to impress with speed or aggression but instead charms you with simplicity, comfort, and style. In a world filled with high-tech, oversized bikes, the VanVan stands out as a laid-back companion that invites you to slow down and enjoy the ride. Whether you're navigating narrow city streets or cruising along a quiet beach road, the VanVan 200 is all about fun without the pressure of performance. The VanVan has always been Suzuki's quirky little rebel. With its chunky balloon tires and retro Scrambler styling, it looks different from almost anything else on the road. For 2026, Suzuki has kept that unmistakable look but refreshed a few details, giving it a slightly sharper headlight design, subtle paint updates, and cleaner lines. The bike still carries its playful personality, but now feels modern enough to blend into today's motorcycle lineup. At the heart of the VanVan is a 199 cubic centimeters air-cooled single-cylinder engine. It's not built for speed, but it is reliable, fuel-injected, and smooth enough for everyday use. Riders get just enough power to commute comfortably, climb small hills, and even handle light trails. The 5-speed gearbox is straightforward and forgiving, making it a perfect choice for beginners while still entertaining for experienced riders who want something easygoing. One of the VanVan's biggest appeals is its riding position. The seat is wide, flat, and only about 770 mm high, which means almost anyone can flat-foot at stops. The upright handlebars and relaxed footpeg placement make it a very comfortable motorcycle for daily use. You don't feel cramped, and you don't feel like you're wrestling with it. It simply fits. This makes it a friendly machine for shorter riders and a surprisingly practical choice for casual commuting. The fat tires are more than just a style statement. The oversized 180/80 rear and 130/80 front rubber give the VanVan excellent stability on sand, gravel, and uneven roads. It's not a hardcore off-roader, but it handles light trails and rough urban streets better than most small displacement bikes. Riders who live near the coast or in rural areas especially appreciate its versatility. Braking is handled by a front disc and a rear drum setup. While it's not cutting-edge technology, the system works well given the bike's lightweight 128 kg frame. The VanVan isn't a bike where you'll be pushing extreme limits, so the brakes are more than adequate for its character. Simple, effective, and low maintenance, exactly in line with the VanVan philosophy. Suzuki also made sure the 2026 VanVan remains easy on the wallet when it comes to fuel. The 6.5-liter tank may sound small, but the fuel injection system and efficient engine keep consumption impressively low. It's the kind of bike you can ride daily without worrying about frequent fill-ups. For many riders, this practicality adds to its charm. Styling plays a huge role in the VanVan's cult following. Its retro Scrambler design, wide saddle, and vintage paint options make it a head-turner. Unlike other small motorcycles that look generic, the VanVan has a personality that feels both nostalgic and unique. It has a way of making even short rides feel special, which is why so many owners end up keeping them longer than expected. Finally, let's talk price. Suzuki has kept the VanVan 200 accessible, with the 2026 model expected to land around $4,800 to $5,200 depending on the market. That makes it an affordable entry point for new riders and a great second bike for seasoned enthusiasts. It's not the fastest, it's not the most advanced, but that's exactly the point. The VanVan 200 is a reminder that sometimes, the simplest rides